Hey y'all, it's me, Big P, and you'll see me beat this puzzle. I'm gonna restart from the beginning, so this one has to be either this or this. This one could be a square. This one could be anything. This would have to be like this, and that would have to be a square, or no. Hey Cece, that was fast. This one I'm certain of. I'm trying it the other way because I want to see something. Or actually, this one could be like that. And then that works out really nicely right here. But that means this would have to be like this, which also works pretty nicely. No, it doesn't. So this one can't be that, actually. I lied. This has to be a little square. Or it could be a big square. It can't be a big square, because this one's a big square. And there is a delta right here. So these both have to be squares. This has to be different. The only one it can be is this. That's the only shape that fits. Which means this has to be another square or a big square. I'm going to use a big square for now because that fits better. Uh-oh. Okay, no. Immediately I'm wrong. Long, short, short. Okay, no. So this side has to be the long square. Because otherwise, it doesn't work out on this side. Because this needs to be accessible by anything. Make a little square house in your soul. Oof. This needs to be different, so it can either be this or this. I guess this one could also be 3. No, it can't, because these need to be the same, and this needs to be something different than this. So it can't be 3. Also can't be the big square, because that doesn't fit. So yeah, this is alright so far. Down here, let's put a big square down here for now. That'd mean this has to be a big square somehow. So something like that, maybe? But it can't be these two, because then nothing would fit in here. But it also can't be this, because then nothing can fit there. So this can't be a big square. It could be like this, though. And then this is a small square. Big square here. No, that's not right. I really want to figure this puzzle out. I'll go do something else if I can't do it in like 30 minutes, I guess, but maybe immediately big square. That works. There we go. I'm not gonna solidify that quite yet. This would also have to be a big square, though, or a small square, though. Okay. This one would have to be different than both of these. So this has to be the same shape, because if I just go like this, that's no good. So probably like this. Then this is a square, this is a square, this is a long square. Then 2 squares up here. Progress. Bruh. That works. This right here works. So now, let's say this is a normal square. And let's say this is like that. just to see. So if that's the case, this would have to be like this would have to be like this. This is gonna have to be like this either way, which means this is the right shape and this is the right shape. So this might not be the right shape. It could still be like this, but let's see. Let's see, this can't be a square. This has to be a big square. This also has to be 4, which means this has to be a different shape, which doesn't work. Because then this would be like this, and this has no room to do anything. Unless it's like this, but then this has no room to do anything, so no. It could be like this, and this is a different shape. This... Maybe downwards. Then you can put another square right here. Then a big shape. Another one of... No. I need to see if there's a way I can make this a small square. But no, this needs to be the same and different. This one can't be a square or a long square. No. Because this might be able to work. No. This one's gotta either be the big square or the long square shapes. It'd probably be like this. But then this would have to be a different shape. And it can't be like that, because then there's no room. Okay. This could be a short square? No. Because then this wouldn't be able to be filled. No. Because these need to be different, these need to be the same. This one can't be long. Unless... This could be a big square. This can't be a big square. Because this still needs to be the same. It kind of makes me think of a quilt patchwork. Ooh. I wouldn't know, I don't quilt. I don't make quilts. I'm not a quilter. That can't be it. This one has to be a square, which means this has to be a square. Which means this has to be anything but a square. And it still can't be that, because this still needs to be long. Which means this one has to be big. Okay, let's just try to figure out this part first, then. This one goes down, bam. Maybe a big square, then... No. Then this one has to be different. Oh. Oh! Did I just do it? Oh, I'm so close. I am so close right now. This one needs to be different, though. No! Oh, what the hell? This can be big? No, it can't. It can't be big. I'm so close! Look at that! The equations are soaring around you. I need this to be any other shape. No, I don't. I need this to be a tiny square. But it can't be a tiny square. Unless this isn't a tiny square. That needs to be different. This could be a big square, I guess. And then this is two small ones. This can't be that. This has to be like that, still. That's still like, it has to be. And this still has to be like that. Is there a way we can make this one be big? No, that wouldn't fit right here. So, it can't be like this. It has to be a square. This has to be a square. This can be anything but a square. It can be a big square, it can be a long square. I just need to find something it can be that also fills out this. Like, I'd want it to be like this. But I can't do that up here. Because this game is evil. Or no, that would be it. And then that'd be like that. Which is the exact same thing as I've been doing. What was this like? Was this like this and this? Okay. Square, long square. Can't be a long square, has to be a normal square. This has to be a square, this has to be a long square. Because a big square won't fit. And then two squares up here. This all has to be the way it is. I know that for sure, at the very least. Nope, that's the same thing as I've been doing. I need this right here to be a small square. Damn it. No, that can't be, this can't be the solution. Unless, no, this has to be like this. So that this can be a big square, because that's the only way that'll work. I feel like I'm just running around in circles. Maybe if there's a way this can be a long square somehow. All of this just die. All of this dies. Just restart. Bam. Bam. No, because this one has to be different, and then this one has to be the same. But this can't be big, because then this still has to be the same, and that same doesn't fit. if there's any way I can make this work at all. Because then I can put this here. That satisfies both of those conditions. Up needs to be different. No. Aye. This might work. Then 2 squares. But no, there's still nothing that can be here. So, shoot. Also, this isn't even a valid shape. Putting squares in the square grid, a revelation. Stop bullying me. You're being so mean. Meh. Nope, that can't be a big square. Alright, let's just try to figure out how this can be here. Big square, that'll have to go like that. What? Oh, right. Ay, 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 man. Listen and blah, blah, blah. No, I don't want to see it. I just want to know that I'm wrong, because I already know that I'm wrong. Can it really not fit in here at all? No. Because there's no shape that can be here that will let that be filled. Let's see if there is any way that this can be a square. No, it doesn't work. Or no, that does work because it was already a square, but... This can't be long. No. Ay, ay, ay. I'm just going back and forth here. If I can figure out how this here works, then I can do it. But I just can't figure this bit out. This is satisfying. This is promising. Damn it. Okay, okay. Square. This goes. Damn it. Believe. This can either be a square or a long square. This can be a big square. Two of these, one of these, and that doesn't work. Is there any way to make that be a long one? Unrelated, low-key gave myself nausea moments ago. Was checking a VOD that had fast spinning things in it. Oof. I'm sorry. I'm sorry I did that to you. I'll be sure to do it again. Right? Now, okay, sorry. Froze up. Ha 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 ha. This might be it. This might be it. Oh my god. 1 minute before I said I would give up, too. Oh my goodness. The power of believe. Hell yeah. 1 more minute and I would have had to give up in order to honor my word. 33 plus 1. They should make it blue whenever you do that, so I can get cool blue borders. Even though blue is ugly. Okay, what's this? I apologize for the preponderance of constraints I've laid upon your work. Many further rules are yet to come. This area is optional. You may proceed as soon as 4 windows are complete. I complete your diligence and persistence. Yours truly, Elias Vitamus. Elias Vitamin. Vitamin. Oops. No, that can't be it. Yes, it can. What am I saying? This can't be it. Bam. Easy. Easiest puzzle I've ever done in my life. Ooh. On larger puzzles, guessing can get you into big trouble. Only color shapes you know for sure. Cringe! I'm gonna guess completely on this puzzle now. Just to spite you. I'm just gonna make something that looks pretty. I'm not even gonna follow the rules. Stupid. Ha ha ha. See? That's where guessing got me. You foolish text. Eat my ass. Oh my god. Yeah, I'm kind of a mastermind, you know? That's a very weird shape. So this one... this goes up twice, left. That has to be like that. Because there's no other way I can get in that hole. You did it so fast too, Lamau. It was like, what was it? It was a difficulty 3 puzzle, okay? It wasn't that hard. I am, like, just super smart and handsome and awesome and everything, but, like, it wasn't that hard, okay? This could also be like this, which makes this viable. So this has to be like this, and this has to be like this. Oh, these are like little puzzle piece shaped shapes. I just realized. That's cute. That's cute. Easy. Okay, line. Oops. Fudge. Not fudge. These puzzles are so easy. What the hell? You call these puzzles? Sick. Where's the level 6 puzzle here, huh? The level 50 puzzle here. I bet it's this one. This one's gonna be the mega puzzle. It's gonna be level 50. This has to be a line. I clipped that spiteful play. It really got me. 5. This can't be it. This still has to be a line. This still has to be like this, which means this is 5. This has to be like this somehow, but I don't know what way that shape manifests itself. Like that. There we go. This is also 5. This can either be this, this, or this. I'm gonna go with this for now, because that looks cool. Can't be that. Also can't be that. This has to be like this. There we go. But yeah, like I said, like, I'm really good at puzzles, but, like, not actively. Like, if I think about it too hard, I get myself stuck way more than I would otherwise. So the key for me is to not think. I totally get that, though. Cool. I'm just breezing through these ones. Goodness gracious. Are there any hidden ones that I've missed? Perhaps on the cliff edge? No? 8 out of 14. 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. Okay. There's gotta be at least one hidden one somewhere. And then that's like a super puzzle. Maybe in the well again? No? Any little secrets? No. Ooh, level 5. Okay. That can't be like that. That has to be like this. Then... Nope. Like this. Nope. So maybe this... No. This doesn't even work. There's none that are too wide. Still doesn't work. No, go back. Thank you. That's a nice color. Like, if there was a food that looked like this, I would eat it. I want to eat this glass. I'm gonna eat this glass. Ah! That's me dying from eating glass. That don't work. Eating glass. Hell yeah. That has to be like that. Let's work off of that knowledge. So then this can be like this. This would be like that and that and that and that. Not like that. Oh yeah, this is a shape. That still doesn't work though. This has to be this way. We can do this like this to go down. That doesn't work though. No. Mm-mm. I like this. This feels right to me. But there's gotta be a spot that I can use this shape. Like right there. And then that like solves all of my problems. Doesn't it? No, it doesn't. I do kind of like this though. I keep forgetting like one shape out of the ones that I'm able to use. And that keeps messing me up. Oh. So close. So close. Okay, hold on. I feel confident about this and about this. No, that can't be that. That can't be right. This has to come up like this somehow. This can't be the 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Because that doesn't fit. So close, but so far at the same time. It's so sad. Let's start at a different spot. Let's do this. That allows for this to happen, but that doesn't work. Unless it's like that. So that doesn't work at all. Hmm. No. That at best, but that still doesn't really work. Mm-mm. Would I even be able to? No, I wouldn't even be able to do it like that. This is the game getting payback on me for being so boastful about guessing. Lol, yeah. Hubris. 2, 3, 4, 5. That don't work. Mm-mm. I really like this. This is very satisfying to look at. Emotionally. Let's try something just based on around that, then. Can't be that, though. Okay, this isn't it. Unless it's like this. Which... also can't be it. Unless it's like this. Which also can't be it. Lamau. Nope. I just finished saying why that can't be it. So I don't know why I made it again. This fits really nicely right here. Which makes me think it's supposed to be like that. But also, this could work. This could no, that couldn't work. Mm-mm. Additionally, this needs to be at least like this. And this one would have to be this combo. This one can be like that or like this. Either the Tetris piece or the fucked up Tetris piece. Because it was pretty. Hell yeah. Wham bam. Nope, not that. But what else can even fit in here? Like, this could be like this, but then nothing can go there. It could be like, it can't be like that, because something has to be like this. And actually, this is the only piece that can fit here, if this is, in fact, like this. This piece up here could be like that, but then there's no room to finish up here, so something up here is wrong. I'm so proud of myself for getting the difficulty 7-1 as in the time frame that I did. That was really cool. I am struggling to find a way to fill this out, though. In a way that works, that's functional. This doesn't really have to be like that. Yeah, it does. There's nothing that can fit this piece in. That'd be perfect if this piece wasn't here. If this piece was like this piece. Dang it. Let's just see how many of these we can fit in there. No. I guess these can just be like this. Like, it's not illegal. Oh. No. And we already know it can't be like that. It was so funny. Yeah. Mm-mm. Mm? So close. I keep ending up making this shape. This makes two problems because I still can't fill out up here. What about using the 5-block shape in the corners? In all of them? Oh shit. That one can't fit there. Yeah, no. They can fit in both of these spots, but no. Because then the only shapes that can be in here are this. And that can't fill out this spot entirely. The 5 shape in the corners. Ooh. Not that. That, maybe this? No. can't be that one. Still can't be that one. That doesn't fit. No. I kind of like this. There's just nothing else that can really go in here. Maybe that? No. Also, this can't be like that, because then I wouldn't be able to fill up this. Let's come back to this in a second. Which puzzle was that? Oh, this one. Hold on. Just so I remember which one it is. Okay. Immediately I suspect this would have to be like this, or like this. Nope, that needs to go there. This needs to go here. Yeah, this one needs to be like that. This one can be like this. There we go. Easy. And this one's easy as hell, too. There's nowhere that really screams that it has to be 3, but I know this one might not be able to be a square. There we go. 3, this one's a square, this one's a square, this one's a square, this one's a square. 3, 3, 3, 3, no. This one is a square though. Unless it's not. Unless it's this. But it can't be that, because this one needs to be a square. And this one can't be a 3, because then it'll block this, which doesn't work. So this one's 3, this one's a line. Bam, bam. Bam. No. 3. Easy. And I still haven't unlocked the last 2. 3 left. I need to solve this one to get to the last 2. Ugh. Let's do from this middle outward, from this block right here, out. Never mind. This song is so beautiful. I rather enjoy its theming. But if I don't know, I give up singing forever and then I die. Fuck that shape. But then this can't do. Oh! No. This is such a beautiful song. Oh no, I lost the puzzle. I'm gonna come back to it later. Yay. Oh. 4 by 3. It's like that. I find it somewhat disconcerting that there is just one little wall in this whole thing. That's very intimidating to me. Oh. Easy. Beautiful. Oh, these ones count too? No. No. That's something. Maybe. Easy. Yeah, those ones count for it as well. Is this just a separate area or something? Okay. Oh, I just did that. So I'm noticing this one isn't on. So I assume once I finish this one, these five will all turn on. But I have to finish this one to do that. I need to equip my brain in order to use it to think. These ones have to be the way that I've just made them. Because otherwise, there's no other shapes that can fit inside of these gaps here. This one has to go up once, because then there's no other way that this can get filled out. And this one has to come down once for the same reason. This one can also go out one to become the 5 shape, or it can stay like this. This would have to, I don't know, kill itself maybe? That'd be cool, then it wouldn't have to do it. Everything I've entered so far is correct! Yay! So this is alright. How do I fare? Ba-da-ba-da-ba-da-ba! 2, 3, 4, no. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Oh! Ah! Okay, we're getting somewhere now. This is the furthest we've gotten with this bit. That's 5, that's 3. That's 4. Then this. No. This has to be right, though. There's no way it isn't. That can't be it. This could be like this. Then bam. No. Familiar faces, worn out faces, worn out faces. Da 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 da. Da, da, da. Oh wow, okay, just stop in the middle of my song, of my performance. Okay, fine. Rude game. I bet this game doesn't even like music. This game is cringe. Just need to figure out how to fill in this middle bit. Is there a place that I can fit a 5 in here? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. That doesn't work though. This at least needs to be like this. Probably like this, so that these can all fit in together. Bam. I feel like that has to be like this, and this has to be like this as a result. So close. This has to be like this. There's no other shapes that can fit in there. No. Then that makes the evil shape. But then again, that shape was only evil because I couldn't figure out any other way to fit it in. But I didn't know about this at that point. So this might not actually be evil. This might be correct and thus holy. I feel like this is gonna be like this. Also, this we know for a fact is correct. Because there's no other way that can fit in there with this and this still being the way it is. And everything we have on the screen right now, at this second, is right. And peachy and a-okay. But that doesn't work. This also doesn't work unless it's like this, which doesn't work in itself. I'm slouching now because I hate my back, and I'm gonna kill it. Uh-oh, baby. No. That fits in so perfectly, though. But that just doesn't work. Come on, is there any way? Oh, we know this is right. There's no other way it can go in there anyways. This has to be it. Let me get a hint. Everything entered so far is correct. I already was assuming that, so actually that doesn't even count as a hint, and thus I'm still doing this completely blind, okay? Because I'm cool and awesome and beautiful. I'm so beautiful. Ooh. Oh no. Yeah. One, two, three, four, five. That'd almost be good. 1, 2, 3, 4. No. I don't even know why I'm thinking about that. I already know this is correct. Ay, this is difficult. No. No. What the hell? Is there something I'm just not seeing? I feel like I already did the hard part. I still want to eat this glass. This glass looks so pretty. This has to be like this. Because there's literally no other shape that can be there. So it has to be that. Okay, no, there's at least one mistake, so that can't be that. There's still at least one mistake. What? That's not what you were saying before. This was right. Hold on. Let me clean this up. Okay. I completely forgot these can become different shapes than they are now. So like that and like that. This up here. Ah! Fuck yeah. 23 puzzles in total. What the hey? What in the hey, Hazel? Hizzle? That's a difficult shape. No. 1, 2. 1, 2. Is that right? Then this part fits in here perfectly, so 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 over 3. No, this shape's messed up. 1 up. Okay, that's the right shape. Right there. It is so hard to turn the shapes around in your head. And then this needs to be 4. Nope, I'm doing it wrong. Maybe this bit? Or this bit? No, stop. Then that's 3, so down 4. Okay, there we go. There's that. I think this one would have to be this little nubbin right here, so... Probably not like... No, it'd have to be like that if it's this little nubbin. So then 3 across... No. One, 2... This is the same as this one, so just one higher. Is that right? Goodness, why is this such a messed up shape? Okay, I see. This wouldn't need to go down again. So no. This shape is hellish, dude. Oh, this part fits perfectly right here. So that's just it's upside down, but that doesn't work because... Yeah, I just need to go right there. Yeah, I figured. One, two, three, one, one. That's not the right shape. Ay, ay, ay. 4. And then this side. This isn't the right anyways. It has to be like this, and I'm just having trouble figuring out the shape. This would be the same as this, but mirrored. So up 3. 1, 2, 3. And then that. And this goes in. Bam, bam, bam. Is that right? Oh! It is, I guess. Radical. That has to be like that, which means this has to be... No, 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 no. Does that work? Yeah, this has to be... Maybe that can't... That isn't it. So 3 off to the left, and then bam, bam. That works. This would have to be the back one. So bam, 4. This is 5. So that can't be it. It's gonna be the butt. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. One, two, three, four, 5. Bam, bam. Nope. Bam, bam. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Bam, bam, bam. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Bam, bam, bam. Yay! Mm. No. What? I don't know if I need to go one more out that way. No, yes. No. But this would have to be like that. This like this, or... Oh, I got it. Ayy. That was this one. Difficulty 5, eh? More like difficulty 0. Ignore the fact that I was just stuck on a difficulty 5 one for 7 hours. This one has to go out and either go up or down 2. This one has to be this, though. I don't see how else it can be like, it can exist. Easy! Difficulty 5, more like difficulty none. More like difficulty none. 18, 20, 21, 22. Ooh. So there are hidden ones around here somewhere. Unless these two count towards this one. Which I don't think they would, but you never know. They're only difficulty like 2. We may as well try it. What? That's not right? Which one isn't the... Bruh. Oh, these two are part of this. Ooh. There we go. Okay. Cool. Difficulty 6. 6, 7. Sorry. Both of these are based around 5. Five, 2. 5, 2, but in a different way. One, two, three, 4, 5. No. One, two, three, 4, 5. That works. Easy. Okay. 6. That can't be right. I like the colors it's using. Oh, it's red. You know what? I'm gonna keep it like that. I like that. Hmm. Yeah, this one has to be like that. So this one has to be the way it is as well. Pretty confident about this setup here. Okay. No, 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 that's not right. That is dumb. Tonight, I don't know. Nuh-uh. This would have to be like 4. No. Damn it. This is the exact same place we were in. Let's try filling out this spot first. Damn it. Okay, now we're getting somewhere. Difficulty 6? More like difficulty sticks. Guild 5 windows, baby. This is gonna be easy. This has to be an L, either this or this. Let's go this. Okay, like this. Nope, that still doesn't work. This does have to be an L, though. That's the only shape that can work. This also has to be an L. Which means this has to be an L. This can be an L, this can be an L. This has to be an L too, either going up or down. Let's try down, because then an L can go here, 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 not here. That's wrong. This is right. There we go. L, 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 plus, no. I have made many mistakes here already. These two have to be L's, though. This one also has to be an L, because it can't fit a plus. This one could be a plus. No, it can't. I lied. So I'm confident about these ones. What? L. L. Let's do it like that instead. How do I fill out this bit, though? Maybe this can be a plus. It can't. Maybe there's some way this can be a plus, then. Because then, there is a way that can be a plus, in fact. That's still a problem, right there. No. This would need to be an L regardless. How will I fill out this bit now? Still doesn't work. Let's just assume all of these are like this. Let's just pretend. That still doesn't work. They'd have to be like this. But no, that still doesn't work. Let's assume both of these are pluses. This one can't be a plus. Let's assume this is a plus. Yep, there's a problem. There's our problem. This one. This can't go both ways at once. I think we're getting close. But no cigar quite yet. Is there any way we can make this go up instead? No, not really. Oh, let's try some way. Okay, I was completely wrong. There is a way I can make that go up. Like a very easy way to make that go up too. But then we hit a roadblock right here. No, we don't. Not yet. Yeah, we do. We do hit a roadblock right here. Because there's no way to make this work out. There's lots of answers to this riddle which are wrong. Wrong. I do think this does have to be a cross, though. Yeah. Mm-mm. Mm-mm. These difficulty 7 ones are really destroying me. So to say. Mm-mm. At least this standard. Would this even work out if it could? No. Ay, ay, ay. This is difficult. Look, good luck, have fun. 'Tis bedtime soon. It's no problem, man. I'm gonna give up soon anyways. In fact, soon, maybe sooner than I think. Hold on, hold on. Okay. Bam. And then you play bam, and then I play bam, and then you play bam, and then I've tricked you. Ha ha. You fool. Bam, then you play bam. Then you play bam, then I play bam. Then you play bam, and then I play bam, and then I've tricked you again. Ha ha. Bam, and then you play bam. Fuck. Bam, and then you play bam, and then I play play bam, and then I play bam, then you play bam. Then I go wham, and you go zam, and I go ham, and then we both die. Blam, zam, kabam, damn, alakazam, French ham again, bam. I don't know. Whee! What's this? Note what you know. The key to success in trickier puzzles is marking down partial progress. Merge cells when you know they belong to the same region. Draw borders when you know they exist. Do this immediately, even if you don't know the full shape of a region. Filling in the facts will reveal new ways to make further progress until the puzzle is complete. Cringe! Bam. This has to be straight down, or like this. No, this one has to connect to that. But it can't. Yes, it can. It has to. There we go. This... That can't be it. But then those two are trapped and can't get out. But that still doesn't work because this one's trapped. That could... No, it can't. Oh! A. Straight up. But then this can't connect to anything. Yeah. One, two, three. 1, 2, 3. Down, down, left. Oh, I messed up a Gemini. It wasn't this one. Which Gemini? Oh. What did I mess up? It's none of the rules. Oh, shoot. Okay. That's 2, 3, 1, 3, 2, 1, 3, 2, 1. Oh. Complete the final puzzle in the market area. I did it! +1. I guess that was +1 for some reason. Should have been this one that's +1. But whatever. I don't care about that. Anyways. Oh, wow. How long is this? How big is this? Goodness gracious. It goes all the way down there? Let's look at this some more. Bam. Okay. So okay. I shouldn't have done that. That was foolish of me. That still doesn't work though. Was it like this before? It was like that before. This one has to be a plus. So then this one has to go down. This one has to be like that. This one has to be like this, and I have to go this or that. If it goes like this would have to be a plus. Then this would have to go like that. Which doesn't work right here. So then if this goes up, this would have to go like that. This would have to be a plus. This would have to be a plus. But that doesn't work here. Yeah. This doesn't have to be a plus. This can be like this as well. And then this goes up. But that doesn't make any room for this to work out. Because there needs to be one down here. This goes like this, maybe? We were just talking about that, actually. This can be a plus. This can't be an L going up. It could be an L going down. And then that's like this, which wouldn't work. So this has to be a plus, so that this can go like this. This needs to go down. This can be a plus. This isn't right, but we're getting close. Can this be a plus going down in any way? No, that leads to the same problem as before. This needs to be like this. And I have to go up or down as well. That leads to the same problem. This one needs to be like that. This could go down like here. Wham bam. But then this doesn't work here. This has to be in this orientation in some way. This is the best looking one that I can think of right now. But that doesn't even work at all here. Can this be an L in any way? No. Not unless this is like this, that goes up, but then there's no room for this. Mm-mm. That doesn't work here, though. Yeah. Oh. Okay. This has to be like that. This has to be like that. There's gonna be a plus going this way. This can go down. Hmm. No, because this would need to be a plus. I guess it would have to be like that. This is a pretty song. Okay, this is all correct, which I could have told you, because I'm very smart. This has to be an L of some kind. This has to be a plus of some kind. Assuming this is an L, the way that I made it. That's not right. That can't be it either. Let's just start with this. No. That doesn't work down here. This does work right there, though. But not here, because then there's no shape that can fit in it. Unless, yeah, there is. That's still no work, though. So let's go with this then. This would need to be a plus. This would need to be a plus of some type. But that still doesn't work. Let me double check and make sure I read this correct. Yeah. That looks kind of cool. I think I like that. It's not really functional though. Let's explore around more of this. This can go up like that, but that leaves no room here. This could very well be it. If I am smart. Which I am. I'm very smart, in fact. Some even would say that I'm the smartest ever to ever have been born. Some would say that. I'm not sure if I would say that personally, but some would definitely say that. I only needed to cheat a little bit.